48 of Mans Who Play Mons. This is, of course, our randomized Generation 1 Pokemon Battle Recap Twitch show. I am one of your hosts, Mr. No Beard.
This is so fucking stupid.
What's your name?
I'm Matt.
I agree, this is a stupid show. But hey, we are...
What the hell happened here?
All right, so several things happened. The first thing that happened is that my microphone wasn't working. Subsequently, I restarted Twitch and I turned my microphone, I unplugged it and plugged it back in, and I switched which microphone I was using. But then I didn't start the stream. So then we did the intro a second time while the stream was off, and now we are back online, and we did the intro a third time.
And we have presumably having lost what few wonderful viewers we had.
No, man, we're good. I see 2 viewers.
Great. Par for the course.
Yeah, man. So we're good. All right.
Great.
How is it going? You don't want to talk about how it's going. That's fair.
I mean, it's fine.
It's fine. Okay, that's fair.
Fine.
Is there anything you would like to discuss or perform?
Let's do a segment.
All right, we got what are we doing?
I have 2.
Right,
2 of them.
Pick one. Pick one to do right now. We can't do both simultaneously.
That's true. We are gonna do. Yeah, let's do the one that's a little bit more. Let's say a little bit more relatable.
Okay.
It's one of our great segments. It's top 10.
Alrighty, here we go. All right. Cool. I'm excited for top 10. What do we got going on?
What we have going on is a top 10 that was threatened last time.
Oh.
On the show.
I have no recollection of what was threatened, so I'm both curious and worried.
You must guess what the top 10 Pokemon are in level in the format that we play.
Oh, cute. All right, I'm excited. So, do I just list 10 of them, or do I have to give like the ranking I think they are?
No, you just say them.
Okay.
And I will ding or buzz, and I will tell you the rank.
Cool. All right, I'm going for it. We got Caterpie.
Ding, number 1.
Weedle.
Ding, number 4.
Metapod.
Also, you had 3 strikes. I decided that.
That makes sense.
Ding, number 3.
Kakuna.
Ding, number 5.
Magikarp.
Ding, number 10.
Okay, this is where the going gets tough.
You've played these battles. You know some other good guys.
Zubat.
Ding, number 2.
Machop.
Ding, number 8.
All right, how many am I missing?
Oh, jeez. I should have kept track of that. I have.
Man, have you ever done a top 10 before? I have to ask.
No, I've never done a top 10
yeah,
before.
part of hosting a top 10 is keeping track of them.
I find it to be a little ridiculous.
And yet you decided to go for it.
Yeah, I decided to go for it because I threatened it. I'm not gonna not follow up with what I said I'd do.
Okay.
I know for sure you're missing 2 of them.
that's helpful.
Let's say you're missing. Actually, let's say you're missing 3 of them. That seems right.
Okay, great. Venonat.
You're definitely missing 3 of them.
Venonat.
Ding, number 7.
Okay.
Just 2 more, buddy. Just 2 more. Bring us home.
Boy, but here's the thing. Now I'm sweating.
Bring us home, buddy.
Which indexes am I missing?
Oh, you're gonna make me do the indexes? You're missing 6 and 9.
Okay. All right. This is. I feel nervous doing this one, but I'm gonna guess Ivysaur.
That is incorrect. Ivysaur is number 14.
I thought you said you were gonna buzz.
Nah, I can't make a compelling buzzer noise.
I feel cheated. All right.
Fuck you.
I have a feeling that I'm just gonna eat shit now.
You missed some pretty major scary Pokemon.
Apparently I did, man. Oh boy.
Who frightens you?
I mean, there are Pokemon that are fighting me that I know are not that high level, like Golem or Moltres, for instance.
Yeah, but who frightens you?
Jeez, you frighten me right now. This segment is frightening me.
You're doing really well. You should be very proud of yourself.
Yeah, but now I'm gonna eat shit. Is the thing. The thing is, I was doing really well until I ate shit.
Great. Okay, well, just guess some Pokemon.
Okay, sure. How about Rattata?
I'm sorry, Rattata is number 17.
Okay, well, I was in the teens at least. All right, I got one more guess.
One more.
Oh boy. See, this is what happens when you do it too. When you're the one being asked for the top 10, you also emit dead air.
Some nice dead air.
Yeah, just like nice, humid.
I mean, if we were professionals, I would fill that space with something, but we're not.
Yeah, you could just like start mocking me. You could just like mock me until I come up with another guess.
Billy is bad at things.
Yeah, see, that's the spirit. How about coughing?
I'm sorry, coughing is number 16.
All right, what am I missing, man?
Shall we just go down them?
Okay, sure.
All right.
Start at 10.
Number 10 was Magikarp, which you got.
Okay.
Number 9, Mankey.
Oh, all right. I didn't realize Mankey was that scary.
Number 8, Machop.
Sure.
Number 7, Venonat.
Yep.
Number 6, Pidgey.
Oh, all right. That's
Pidgey,
fair.
very scary.
Very scary Pokemon.
Very scary little guy. Number 5, Kakuna. Number 4, Weedle. Number 3, Metapod. Number 2, Zubat. And our highest level Mon, number 1, Caterpie.
Yeah.
That's been our top 10.
And despite everything, Caterpie still can't cut it.
No. I mean, sometimes, like, you have him fight, like, a really low-level guy.
Yeah, he could take out a Mewtwo, maybe. Probably not.
He took out a Magneton once.
You know what? I bet you
Magnemite?
that Caterpie could take out a Mr. Mime.
All right, sometime we'll have just Caterpie versus Mr. Mime. Who dares win?
Yeah. All right, that was fun. Yeah,
I'm glad you liked it. You did really well. You got an 80,
yeah,
I think.
Solid B minus.
Yeah.
Better than you've done in the past in certain top 10s.
As good as could be expected. I mean, this is a top 10 where you see these guys a lot.
Yeah.
So don't be acting like what you've thrown at me is comparable.
All right.
Okay?
Okay.
Buddy. Yep. Yeah.
Well, good job. That was fun.
Great. All right.
Now, I believe you had a less relatable segment.
Yes, we have a less relatable segment.
Which is funny because the segment that we just did is about a format that I'm pretty sure only we play. So
yeah.
Also not terribly relatable.
This is I mean, this might be relatable to like us and one other person really.
Okay.
Who I think might have been watching before.
And then left in disgust.
Yeah, of our sheer incompetence. Huh. That's too bad. This one is a draft. Have we done a draft before? Oh yeah, we did do a draft because we did a draft in a battle. We did a real-time battle.
Oh yeah.
This is not a draft of Pokemon. This is a draft of quotes.
Okay, cute.
Way back in our podcast episodes, we talked about a trove of quotes from NetBattle, an old Pokemon simulation platform.
Wow, look at you explaining things. I'm shocked. You've given me shit in the past for explaining things that used to be on the podcast.
That's, this is because this was in one episode. I'm not like explaining how like a move works.
Okay.
Like this is you can't look this up somewhere else.
All right.
This is a Twitch exclusive.
All right, cool.
Yeah. So you're in some everyone should be happy or something. I don't know.
Well, I'm happy.
All right. So there was a user by the name of Alon Ketchum 13
A good name if ever there was one.
who produced a bunch of just bizarre quotes. We are going to draft these quotes.
Okay, so how's that work?
Basically, we go back and forth and we pick our favorites.
Okay, and then what happens?
That's it. It's just a draft.
We don't battle them?
No, we don't battle the quotes.
Okay, fine. Definitely a strange conceit, but I'm willing to play along.
No, it is not a strange conceit.
To draft quotes and then do nothing with them?
Well, like, we draft them. We like pick. It's basically, we get mad if someone like picked one of our real personal favorites.
All right.
This is in honor of the Major League Baseball draft, which happened earlier this week.
Oh, I did not know that happened.
Of course you didn't.
Although I do draft extremely often in Magic the Gathering Online, or rather,
Yeah.
Arena.
So we're drafting quotes. You know what a draft is.
I know, but the thing is, when you draft, first of all, when you draft in Magic, you draft with like a bunch of other people, and secondly, after you draft, you then fight using the things.
Well, do we have a bunch of other people here?
No.
You can draft with 2 people.
Okay.
Come on.
Okay.
So, do you have the quotes?
Yeah, it's right here under the tab marked "One of the Greats." Here they are. So when you sent me the quotes, they were in a text file, and you said that I could make it prettier, so I went ahead and made it into an HTML file.
You use the marquee tag?
Yeah, I always felt...
Browsers still support that?
I always have felt that the marquee tag is grossly underutilized.
I think it's just gross.
Can it be both?
I like the fact that they're kind of at different speeds.
Yeah.
It's like a little race.
Yeah, exactly.
Look at them go.
I thought it'd be cute to get them to... You're enjoying this a lot more than I thought you would. I thought you hate this. I thought you would just vomit.
I do kind of hate it because it makes it very difficult for like people to sort of follow what's going on because they can't.
Slow.
It's hard to read things that are scrolling.
They're scrolling so slowly.
I love the fact that it's like a little quote horse race.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm so curious about like why certain ones move at different speeds.
Oh, I made them do that.
Wait, there's a configuration in Marquee for how fast to go.
Oh yeah, there's actually a ton of configuration in Marquee. You can decide how fast they go. You can decide like how far they go when they move. You can decide...
Are you fucking kidding me?
No, man. There's a control in both how many pixels they move and also how often they move, and then you can tell like their behavior when they reach the edge.
And browsers support this.
Well, apparently Chrome does.
If I were the engineer assigned to, your job is to implement the marquee, I'd be like, fuck you.
No, I'd be thrilled.
No, you wouldn't.
I would. I love the marquee tag. It's grossly underutilized. And also...
it's the worst.
It's the best. And also, when I was looking up the marquee tag to figure out what I could do with it, it actually said it's deprecated and not to use it.
Well, it doesn't have to be deprecated to just know not to use it.
See, look, now they're getting nice and desynchronized.
Yeah.
This is what I live for.
But I mean, like, people aren't... I guess it's fine. Nice, great job.
Here's the thing.
I mean, it would be nice if you...
Do you want me to tell you a secret?
Is it... Question for you, the marquee tag expert.
Yes.
Is there a way to limit the number of times it goes and then have it fucking stop?
Yeah, there actually is. Yep. Wow.
Didn't use that one, though.
Nope. However, I did do something very nice and thoughtful because I thought you'd hate this a lot more than you do. I prepared this with 2 different versions, and if I press this back button, then they just stand still. There's no marquee tags.
Thanks.
But I don't know. I'm liking the show.
I mean, I think it's been good. Like as we talk.
But it's not going to be going drafting.
Yeah, let's go.
All right.
Let's reset the board.
All right. Here's the board.
The draft board.
Here's the board. All right. So how do we decide who's going first?
You got a coin?
I choose to answer no to that question.
Because I don't got
All
one
right,
handy.
fine, fine. You know what? Fine. I'll get a fucking coin.
Jesus.
Here,
Wow.
here's the thing, man. Like, if this coin goes anywhere other than like my lap or my table, it's gonna be a real bitch to try to pick it up. All right.
Are you wearing camo?
No, I'm not wearing camo. I'm just wearing like a friggin' like a shirt. It's just got
Weird
like a.
pattern.
It's got like a nice horizontal thing going on. You know those nice horizontal things that shirts sometimes have going on. It's got one of
It's like
those.
looks like camo to me.
All right. Well, it isn't camo. It's not green. Therefore, it's not camo.
You can have camo in different
It's
colors.
neither green nor beige, so it's not camo.
I've seen blue.
Blue camo. That's not. What is that going to camouflage?
Well,
You?
it's
The
not really
ocean?
intended for actual camouflage.
It
It's
has
just the
camo in the
pattern.
name.
But it's the pattern.
All right.
Come on.
Are you ready
You're
to
smarter
call?
than
Are you ready to
this.
call the coin?
Yes.
All right. I'm flipping it now.
Heads.
All right. This
That
is.
sounded very unimpressive.
It's a tails.
All right, you win. You go first. Let's not even do snake. Let's just because it doesn't really matter.
Let's not even do snake. Oh, snake draft.
Yeah, snake draft.
Okay. Yeah. Let's not because it
Let's not.
super doesn't matter. It could not matter less.
Okay.
All right. All right. So.
All right, you pick first.
Who boy? So let me just read through these just to kind of get a sense of them. To mull them over. Feel them in my mouth. Get a sense of their mouthfeel.
Feel them in my mouth.
All right. So.
Episode title.
Okay. So we got why emperors don't have wool. We got prepare to get pawns like dog. Pawns your dog said. We have I am more speeded. We have cause his horns. This one is missing important context, by the way. Very important context missing on this one. We have can you?
The context hasn't aged well.
Nevertheless, we have can you teach the log? We have you have pterodactyl right. We have get the reptile to me, and finally we have common reptile. Yeah, cause he is timid. I think I have to go with prepare to get pawns like dog. Pawns your dog said.
That's a great one.
This moves from. So trying to interpret what this means. The first line and the second line give you very different messages. The message of
They definitely do.
The message of the first line is, I guess you're getting owned, like pwned, right? And
Yeah.
for some reason,
Now,
like,
why is it like dog?
I don't know. Maybe
knows?
because people own dogs, like because like they're pets. I don't know.
Sure.
But then now the dog is speaking and is saying the word pawns, and we moved from a world where you're saying, "Hey, you're getting owned," to "Hey, this dog is talking and it's speaking in English."
This quote's super weird because like sometimes you see it without that second line.
Yeah.
But sometimes you see it together.
Yeah.
Like
I feel
I'm not sure if it was like two things that got like stitched together afterwards.
Oh,
like,
I see.
The Odyssey, some works of Shakespeare.
Oh, I didn't know the Odyssey had that happen to it.
Yeah, there's like one chapter that's just like written entirely differently.
Oh, okay. Well, it's all Greek to me.
I think that's the Odyssey. Could be the Iliad.
All right, let's move on.
Now, actually, I think it's the Iliad.
What's your pick? Let's stop talking about ancient Greek epic poems.
This is a really tough one. There's still a lot of really good ones on the board, but I have to go with Can You Teach the Log?
It's a pretty good one.
I don't understand it. But also, it's something that can make sense in a very specific context. And it's definitely not what the author intended. If let's say you're a principal at a school and you're interviewing math teachers.
Yeah,
that is something
good.
You would ask them.
Yeah, can you teach the log? I like it. I've never considered that interpretation, and I appreciate it.
Yes, you have, because we've talked about it before.
Well, I don't remember considering that interpretation.
Okay.
All right.
All right. I am taking Can you teach the log with a second pick in the draft?
All right. I'm choosing the next one not for objective quality, but for sentimental value.
Okay.
And I think it's got to be you have pterodactyl right.
I don't see how you wouldn't pick that one for objective quality. That would have been my pick at second if you took my pick.
So here's the thing about
I love you have pterodactyl right.
Here's the thing about you have pterodactyl
That's one of my
right.
favorites.
It's not as nonsensical as some of these other ones, and so I think it lacks some of the kind of intriguing mystery of the others. But it's kind of like a really cute like Steve Bruleism of pterodactyl instead of like Aerodactyl or pterodactyl.
Yeah.
And the question, like asking somebody if they have Aerodactyl, is just also a strange thing to ask. And of course, it's been immortalized in our Pokemon drinking game to great effect. So this one means a lot to me personally.
All right. Great work for. I think that's a great second round pick.
All right, what's next?
I'm gonna do mine. I'm picking Get the Reptile to Me.
Okay,
I
I
love Get the Reptile to Me.
it's a good one.
It makes. I wish I understood the context.
There's a
Like they're not
reptile, and you need to get it to you.
right, but I mean, like all these things were probably like said like during a Pokemon battle,
Yeah.
and it's like, what does it mean? I don't know,
So
but it's
maybe
just
maybe he's
it's
fighting, and there's like
perfect.
a Sceptile being played or something, and he wants you to switch in the Sceptile.
Yeah, I don't know. I also just love the idea of someone demanding a reptile.
It's pretty good. All right, I'm glad you
All
picked.
right, round
I'm
three.
glad you picked that one because I had a different one in mind that I wanted, and I'm glad you didn't take it.
Oh, which one?
All right, and this one I'm only picking because of the because not because of its inherent value as written, but because of its value given the missing context. And
I
so
see.
it is. So the first line here that's omitted is Houndoom is gay, and the second line is cause his horns. So Houndoom, of course, is a dark type. I think it's dark fire, maybe, or maybe it's just pure
Yeah.
dark fire type Pokemon in I think Gold and Silver, um, and it does indeed have horns. And according to Alan Ketchum 13, the horns make it gay. I like again the pure nonsense of this quote, the kind of mental arithmetic it makes you do in trying to unpack how the horns could make it gay. I think that just means a lot to me.
Mm-hmm.
I also
Okay.
just like the horns, cause his horns, right? Like horns as a reason for something.
Right. Yeah, because it's like because noun.
Because it
It's a
has
little.
horns. I don't know.
It's a little weird.
Yeah,
I also like. I feel like we just use this all the time in our
it's
conversations.
very versatile.
Cause his anything really. I don't usually spell it with a Z though. That's the interesting thing about like revisiting some of these quotes is you realize how a lot of them have sort of drifted
Yeah.
from what they are.
All right. I bet I know what you're picking next.
I don't know. I might surprise you here.
All right.
Um,
Surprise me.
but maybe not. I'm actually deciding between two right now. There's two that are about even on my board.
All right. Well, go ahead and decide.
I'm going with I'm more
Yeah,
speeded.
I knew
I
it.
love I love it.
It's a
That's another
classic.
one that gets to get used a lot, and it's another one where we just it's just it's like better without the space almost.
Yeah, I agree. And yeah, I what more is there to say other than I am more speeded?
Yeah, it's just so great.
In the case of this draft, I'm more speeded. Because I went first.
That's true.
All right.
That's true.
So we have two more
We have
left.
two left on the board. Yeah, these are the kids in gym that are not very athletic.
Yeah, it's me. I identify with these.
And me.
What you didn't ever you played some
Oh, I was
sports.
I was very I was very I was very often picked last for stuff in gym. I was not I had no interest in
Hmm.
any sort of athletic thing as a kid.
Interesting. So that developed
None
later.
whatsoever. Yeah, it developed later.
All right. Um, all right. I gotta give it to why Ampharos don't have wool. Even though this is my last pick, I like it quite a bit. I think it's a compelling question. Like, why does the Pokemon not have wool? It is a sheep after all.
It evolves from sheep.
Yeah. Um, yeah. It's just it's a reasonable query.
Also, it's a great sentence construction.
Yeah.
Um I don't think it doesn't get the sort of reuse of a Cuz's horns or a get the reptile to me, like in terms of like substituting in different things.
Yeah.
But I think we've totally said why blank don't have blank at some point.
Maybe. Maybe not so much,
Yeah.
but yeah.
All right, I'm taking the last one, and
Because
this
you have
is
to.
Yeah, I mean, I think that this quote is
Undervalued?
unappreciated.
Okay. Tell me
Um,
why.
because I think what he's trying to say instead of common, I don't think he's trying to say that it's common. I think
Yeah.
he's trying to say come
Yeah,
on
I agree.
and like just botching it. We see another cause,
Yes.
which is great, and I think timid is something with like natures in later Pokemon games, but
Oh, all right. I never
I
knew
just
that.
like the idea that he's encouraging this reptile.
Yeah, he's like being nice to like an afraid reptile.
Yeah, and also it's like when would you? I feel like you would never refer to something as reptile. It's too non-specific of a thing to like. If you are
Yeah,
pointing to a thing that exists in the world, you wouldn't refer to it as reptile.
right.
But now I might because of our friend of the show, Alan Ketchum 13.
uh, yeah, I'm not sure how accurate that part is, but yes.
I wonder what Alan Ketchum 13 is up to now.
I don't know. I guess by now he must be like Alan Ketchum 35 or something.
I don't think it's been that many years.
It's been a while, man.
It's not 35. Maybe like 27.
No, no, it must have been.
Yes. No.
Because how old were you when these quotes were formed?
These were from like 2007, so I was in
Oh,
college.
oh, I didn't realize
Yeah.
they were. I thought they were like when you were in high school or middle school or something.
No, 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 no. These were net battle
All
quotes.
right, all right.
Net battle quotes.
Well, I never
That's gonna
participated in
tell
that
you
battle,
like
so
2006,
all
2007.
right, fair enough. Well, look, I gotta tell you, I enjoyed this draft more than I thought I would.
Well, I'm glad. I'm glad. Um,
Now that we are 31 minutes into the show, do you want to start the battle?
yeah, sure. I mean, it's 31 minutes qualified by the fact that there was a whole show before the show that was all just us doing the introduction multiple times.
Yeah, the debacle.
Yeah,
All right.
maybe we should release that in our donor feed.
Yeah, I don't think we should.
Can we have a donor feed?
I think it's too early for that.
The lost episodes.
All right, let's do this thing.
Let's do the thing. Yeah, let's do this thing that we came here to do.
All right, here's
The
my team.
Pokemon part.
So, leading off, we have a level 44 Articuno. This is an okay Pokemon. It's not particularly versatile. If your Pokemon's only attacks are Blizzard and Hyper Beam, you're not in good shape, right?
Ilya,
Yes.
you just said Pokemon again,
I
and I love it.
I apologize.
I don't apologize for that.
All right, so Articuno.
We should call them Pokemon,
I'm not going to.
just on principle.
Not intentionally, at least.
Okay.
So Articuno is a legendary bird. It's probably, I don't know. I mean, it's fine, but it's not particularly impressive Pokemon. It really wishes it had more moves.
The level's low.
The level's not that bad. It's just I think the moveset's pretty sad.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, as an ice type, you don't really have a lot.
All right. Next, we have a primo Pokemon here, Primate. So Primate at level 54, very powerful, kind of physical sweeper, high speed, high attack, kind of evokes a Doug trio, if you will. Has decent move versatility, just a pretty good Pokemon. Happy to see it. Next,
You did this nicknaming thing before. This isn't original.
no, but I enjoyed this format of choosing nicknames.
Of two Pokemon merging into one.
Yeah, in like a circle.
I mean, would you care if that happened?
I wouldn't. Next, we have a level 55 Kabuto. This thing's pretty good. It's pretty solid. It walls fire types like nobody's business, which in this format is actually pretty important because there's some very powerful fire types in this format.
Mm-hmm.
Which I'm surprised
Yeah.
actually I didn't guess Vulpix as one of the Mons in the top 10.
Well, you did good not doing it because it isn't.
Yeah, but I'm sure it's up there. So Kabuto, quite useful in dealing with fire types. Other than that, it's a pretty awkward Pokemon. I mean, it doesn't have particularly good physical attacks. I mean, it has Body Slam and Slash, which are fine. but like it wants to be a
Doesn't have stab. Yeah.
yeah. Well, it has
Give give
stab
give
surf.
him a give him a
Sorry, yeah,
rock slide.
yeah. It doesn't have rock. That's the saddest thing. It doesn't have rock slide.
Give him a rock slide. It's not like rock slide's even good.
And then its special is just like through the floor. Like it's very very low
Yeah.
special.
For the record, Vulpix is number 13.
All right, thank you. I was actually wondering.
Let the record show.
All right, but still pretty good Pokemon. Moving on, we have Poliwhirl, which is among the worst Pokemon in the format. However, it has Hypnosis, so in that sense, it's okay. It's a relatively fast Pokemon, even despite its level with Hypnosis. So you generally want something like that on your team. Next, we have Alakazam at 35. Very sad, low-level Psychic type. Still not the worst Pokemon in the world, but quite bad. And finally, we have a Slowpoke at 44. It's okay. Again, not particularly good at this low level. But, you know, it can paralyze stuff. It can amnesia if it has some time to get amnesia up. You know, it tries. That's the most you can say about it. Overall, this team's okay. Like it has a couple of very good Pokemon, I guess. Well, pretty good Pokemon in Primeape and Kabuto. And the others are kind of middling to bad. So I'd say this is like an average-ish team, maybe below average.
Sure. That sounds fair.
All right, what do you got?
That's what I got. I had an Articuno too.
Yeah. Also leading off, apparently. Or no?
I don't think that was the case. I swear. I fixed this, but apparently the computer didn't do something right or something. I don't know, man. Who knows? Who knows what anything even means? Yeah. This guy's good, I guess. He's fine. Ilya already talked about him. He's all right. I think I hold him in higher regard than Ilya does, but whatever. It's fine. Slowbro. Slowbro's level is really low.
Yeah.
Slowbro might be like Slowbro might be number 3 in low level. I don't know. I have that data there, but it's sorted the wrong way, so I'd have to scroll.
I don't know, man. I feel like maybe we can do this as a segment later, like a bottom 10. But I feel like both Gengar and Mr.
Will you
Mime...
turn the image upside down?
Yeah, that'd be cute.
Play the music backwards.
I could do that too, but you'll have to give me advance notice. But anyway, yeah, I think...
Okay, doctor's office.
I want to say that both Gengar and Mr. Mime would be lower level than Slowbro at the moment.
Yes, those are true facts. No, actually, no. I think Gengar made it up to 33.
Yeah, okay.
Gengar is moving on up.
Well, good for Gengar.
Tentacool. That's the Pokemon.
Yes.
Tentacool. This guy's okay. He's all right.
Yeah.
Decent. We're using the full word here. Doesn't have Thunderbolt, which is not surprising considering it can't learn it.
And yet it's nicknamed Thunderbolt for some reason.
Yeah, I wonder why I did that.
Unclear.
Sorry.
Are you okay there, buddy?
I choked. Vaporeon at level 41. Surprisingly good with the level, but still... Jesus, man, do you want to give me another water type? Like, thanks.
Yeah,
thanks, man. I guess. Aerodactyl. Aerodactyl's good.
Yeah, it's one of the top Pokemon.
He's one of the good guys. Yeah. He's one of the good guys. However, if you're looking at this team, Christ, 5x electric weakness.
Yeah.
No, thank you.
Not great.
And no ground type to sort of like shut the thing down. Then Rattata, he's at 63.
Scary as fuck.
Still frail at this level, but yeah, a good physical attacker, which is something no one has ever said about a Rattata ever, until now.
Great job. You're really you're the iconoclast of Pokemon.
I've always thought of you as more of the iconoclast because you try to work playing with double team into circumstances.
Okay, fair.
I think we're both like, we are more on the iconoclastic end of things, but
that's why people tune in.
Yeah,
that's why they love us, because we're the iconoclasts of Pokemon.
Yeah, we speak truth to Pokemon power.
Yeah, We have no we hold no, what is it, graven idols, or like we have no something.
What are you trying to reference?
Not the Bible, I assure you.
Not the Bible.
I'm not doing a good job of not referencing the Bible. Like
That
what?
could be our new segment. It's called Not the Bible. I say a phrase, and you have to guess whether it's in the Bible or not. It's
Yeah.
called Not the Bible.
Given that my goal is not referencing the Bible here, I'm doing poorly. But there's like some kind of phrase that people say about like iconoclasts or people who speak truth to power. Like they have no, they don't hold something dear, or I don't know. I'm blanking. Anyway, what's your overall evaluation of your team?
It has good parts and bad parts.
Sure.
The bad parts are the grave number of water types, of like not good water types.
Yeah.
The electric weakness isn't great, but hey, I got an Aerodactyl and a Rattata.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's fine.
Um,
It's okay. I mean, it is not. I would not call it a great team.
of note, I don't have a
Of note,
single electric type attack in my team.
lucky me.
Yeah, lucky you. All right.
Still, I feel like. Do you feel like I feel like these teams are fairly evenly matched. They're both kind of stinky.
I think you have better good guys than I do. Like the best guy I have is like Primeape. You have Aerodactyl and Rattata. Like, come on.
Sure. Okay. Fine.
All right, let's get into this thing.
All right. Let's talk Mons. Oh, I have a new trainer guy.
Yeah, you're now this like weird guy with a giant robe
I
and
think
big
he's
hair.
is he the same guy as the shorts onesie guy? He kind of has the same hair. Is this just
I
the
don't
shorts onesie guy wearing different
I don't
clothes?
think it's the same guy.
Is this his dad?
I don't think so. He kind
Is
of
this his
reminds me.
brother?
He kind of reminds me of the fighting gym, the dojo guy, the fighting dojo guy.
No, I don't think that's him.
I'm just saying he reminds me of him.
What's this? What's he all about? What's his deal? I wonder.
He has a shirt that's way too big for him somehow.
But also the very spiky orange hair. I mean, if you saw two people with hair like that spiky and that orange, I think you would suspect that they were family.
Yeah, they might be father and son.
Yeah, let's call him father and son.
Okay, let's call them that.
He is the father of Shorts Onesie Man.
All right. So, did you choose him intentionally, or did you just get randomly assigned him?
I was scrolling through. I was like, who do I want? Who do I want as a permanent identity on this other computer? Because it like lost the cookie. And I was just being like random newsy guy. Just a bunch of like trash trainers. And I was like, huh, this guy's interesting. Maybe he's related to Shorts Onesie Guy.
Okay, fair enough.
And I have fond memories of Shorts Onesie Guy.
But he didn't want to be him.
No, like that shit. That's over now. Me and Shorts Onesie Guy. We had a good thing going for a while.
Yeah. And
But
then
now
did he go somewhere on vacation?
it's over now.
Okay.
I can't believe you did that.
What I do? I don't know what you're talking about.
Nothing.
All right. All right. So leading off, we have my Articuno versus Matt's Slowbro. So yeah, I'm anticipating. First of all, Articuno can't really do anything against the Slowbro, sadly. Like all it has is an Ice attack and Hyper Beam. Like it really can't deal with the Slowbro. I'm anticipating a Thunder Wave coming from the Slowbro, so I want to switch in something. I don't have any ground types here. Not that I would really want to switch in a ground type against a water type anyway.
Yeah, it would be the stupidest thing you could do.
Well, here's the thing. If I had a Golem, it might just one-hit KO the Slowbro, so it would be okay.
That's true. That's true.
But yeah, I basically my MO here is to send in something that's slow enough that doesn't care about being paralyzed, and that can potentially do something against a Slowbro. So of course the answer is I send in Slowpoke, which is always cute to have something like a mirror matchup going on.
Yeah, not quite. I use Thunderwave.
All right, why wouldn't you?
Get a head start on Amnesiaing.
Yeah.
But slow guy good, fast guy bad.
All right. So yeah, at this point, I am ready for the slow off, and I'm going to use Thunderwave to get you also paralyzed.
Yeah, I was kind of thinking, oh, Ilya wants to play this game. I love playing this game.
Yeah.
I love both the guys power up their Mons.
Yeah, it's cute.
It's one of my favorite games. I think I'm definitely at a disadvantage due to level, but I'm kind of just feeling like, let's just see what happens. Like, this could totally backfire, and I'll get swept by this Slowpoke, but it'll be fun to talk about later.
You know what this? You know what this is like? This thing that we're doing here. Have you ever? Did you ever watch?
Terrible. That's what it's like. It's terrible.
Yes. And on that note, have you ever watched Dragon Ball Z?
Uh, very. I've never really like in a coherent way, but I think I know what you're going to talk about. Where they have like 3 episodes of like the guy with the spiky hair and the weird bald guy like powering up.
Yeah, exactly. Dragon Ball Z was I would say, a monumental era, anime for like tweens in our generation. And it's like an action show, but the thing is, even though it's ostensibly an action show, there will literally be entire episodes where it's just people powering up, just like charging up in preparation for a big fight. And that's what this is. That's what we're doing here. We are having a Dragon Ball Z moment.
Sure.
So yeah, I'm Thunder Waving and you're in Beijing.
Yep.
And it lands, which is a big deal. If that didn't land, if I was fully paralyzed, I would be in trouble here. As it stands, I'm just going to match Amnesia for a while, and so are you.
Yep, we're just gonna do that.
Yeah, let's.
You can see what happens in this exciting Pokemon battle.
So there's a double Amnesia, pretty sweet.
There we go. Keep it rolling, man.
Yeah, here's another one. Oh wait, here's a double paralysis, also pretty sweet.
Yep, this is good. That's fun.
And there's another double Amnesia. All right, now we're getting somewhere. So you're all powered up now. You're you're ready to send out your Kamehameha attack.
Okay.
And
by that I mean Surf.
Yes.
Oh, I was gonna say that I should have said this when we were going through the moves, but this is a really classic Slowbro move set. You want to go back to the Mons? Do you want Grandpa Story?
Sure.
This one's known as Toby Bro. This one dates all the way back to the days of Pokemon on news groups.
Oh, that's cute. All right.
There was a guy named Toby Martin, maybe was his name.
No.
And he invented the Toby Bro.
Way to dox somebody.
He went by his real name in the message boards. Okay.
Well, he's gonna sue you now.
Okay.
He's gonna sue us. I'm gonna have to pay millions of dollars for this doxing.
Great. Okay. Fine. Good work. And this was mostly intended as a Mewtwo counter.
Okay.
And then Stadium totally broke it because then you couldn't paralyze Mewtwo's through a substitute or something like that.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Not that you usually see like a substitute. Well, I guess you did see a substitute Mewtwo because people were afraid of Toby Bros. But yeah, this could power up, and then Mewtwo. Well, this is actually why you would see like Thunderbolt on Mewtwo's a lot of the time. For this guy. But like back in the day, if you were doing like the sort of super defense, like barrier, amnesia, psychic, recover Mewtwo, this guy was a pretty good counter.
Oh, well.
Because it would resist the psychic and then hit the Mewtwo with Surf.
Yeah. All right. Pretty cool.
Yeah. It worked. People used it in like the Nintendo tournaments from the early days, to decent effect. Because Mewtwo's were legal in that, and as you'd expect for Mewtwo being legal, very common.
Yeah. Which is I don't.
And that is the 1998 update segment of the show. For people who want to know about what people were thinking in 1998.
Yeah, I don't hold the world of like constructed Pokemon team battling in high regard, because the Pokemon are so imbalanced if they're all the same level that it's just there aren't that many options on how to build your team. It gets very samey.
I mean, it does, like, especially for this generation, just because it's kind of limited. I still think it's fun.
Okay. Well, despite that, you never ever play anymore.
Oh, because it's work to come up with a team, and this is like crack for me. Just like that nice hit of just like I can get in like a bunch of battles and not really think that much about like the preparation and stuff. Yeah, this is like inject me with that Pokemon.
Okay, fair enough.
Just have to continue the metaphor.
Yeah, let's keep going down that road. Yeah, I guess for comparison, my slow poke I almost called it Slardakuno and then thought twice. Um, has Amnesia Surf Blizzard Thunderwave, so it doesn't have the rest, but it does have an ice move, which in this matchup is not particularly useful.
No.
Okay. So yeah, now that you're fully amnesiaed, you are using Surf,
I'm using it.
and I still got one more amnesia to go, so I'm amnesiaing. And there's my amnesia, and there's the Surf, and it's pretty weak. So what we have here, my Slowpoke is 44, your Slowbro is 32, and my stats do out edge yours. So my
Outstat mine.
Yeah,
your stats outstat my stats.
Yes, stat. And so my Slowpoke is definitely at an advantage here, even though it took longer. It had like one less turn basically to get going.
Yeah, your level helps too.
That's what I'm saying.
I thought you were just talking about the stats. Sorry.
Due to the level, yes.
Well, but also because of the level. The level influences the stats, and the level also influences the
damage,
the calculation.
Sure.
So you're double good.
Okay, great.
That's important.
Thank you, 1984.
What? Oh, okay. I get you. That was confusing because we were talking about 1998 earlier. I was like, wait, what happened?
Yeah, this is your 1984 update. We had a 1998 update. Now we have a 1984.
We can't go from it's wrong to go from real years to literary years.
Okay.
So like, just don't do that.
I apologize. Go back to injecting Pokemon.
Okay.
Here's the thing though. I didn't know that you had rest. I mean, you certainly could have had rest. Like I saw that I've seen 3 of your moves at this point, and it's fully possible the last one's rest. I don't have rest, and so
you don't.
I do not. And so even though I'm at an advantage here in terms of stats, there's a very real danger here that you just get me down to like half HP, rest, and then finish me off. So I'm a little bit concerned as to whether that'll happen.
But I don't know that either, and I'm just kind of shitting bricks about the fact that I only did 10%.
Yeah.
Because I feel like you're going to do more.
So let's see what happens next. Let's see whether I do more next turn when we both use Surf.
Yeah.
So you're fully paralyzed. My Surf deals a solid 17%. So
I don't like it.
Quite a bit more than your 10%.
I don't like it, but I also don't like the idea of switching something in, so I'm just going to continue down this Surf road. I mean, they're both paralyzed. Like, anything could happen at this point.
Yeah, literally anything could happen. 2 paralyzed slow men. Okay.
Yep. Just wailing on each other.
We are.
This is what Pokemon's all about.
I'm using Surf.
Yep.
What are you? What are you doing?
I said I'm using Surf.
Okay.
I said that.
Thank you. All right. Look at that beautiful round there. Mm-hmm. That's what you like to see. All right. I use Surf.
I love it. I kept using Surf.
All right, so I'm making good progress here, and you're fully paralyzed. So at this point, I'm in great shape.
That was mean, and I didn't like it.
I'm basically just hoping at this point that you don't have rest, or that you are stupid enough to not use it.
Yeah.
Anyway, I use Surf.
I'm switching over to. I'm just trying desperately to get a rest off at this point.
All right, let's see what happens. So you're fully paralyzed.
Can't.
I get a Surf in. I use Surf once again.
I'm just really like rest. It's just gonna be rest at this point. I'm fucking shitting my pants.
And you got crit. So that
you got a
great.
Crit.
Well,
you got the crit.
I got the. Crit.
I got crit.
You got
at
crit.
Me.
Yeah.
I got crit at me.
Well said. Have I ever told you how eloquent you are?
I won an award.
Great job. For eloquence.
It was reading an essay.
All right. When was this award? Was this in like
7th grade?
All right, cool. Yeah. So
you might know that from the episode titled "I won 6 awards that year."
Okay, cool. Was that one of them?
Yes.
All right. Yeah, this worked out great. I never got to know whether I still to this day, to this minute, do not know whether you had rest.
You know.
And
the Toby bro always has rest.
Well, I didn't. This guy did not scream Toby bro to me. And yeah, this worked out great. I got some full pars on you. I got some crits on you. this turned out great. And now look at me. Look at me here. I'm sitting here with a level 44 Slowpoke at max special, paralyzed and ready for action.
I'm a little peeved because I'm like, I expect this. I'm expecting this battle to just be like slow bros and slow pokes hitting each other with moves and just like resting it off. And like, we're going to have one of those terrible battles where it's just like that. And my guy's gone and you have your guy and he's all powered up. But I decide like, I just want something that has a good chance of just like disposing of this fucker. And Aerodactyl's definitely got outspeed it because it's like these guys are like at exact opposite ends of the speed spectrum. Pretty good attack, high level, good chance to crit. I'm gonna send out an Aerodactyl. I'm just gonna Hyper Beam this fuck and see what happens.
All right. Yeah, this is a really interesting turn right here. Because I feel like I have a pretty good shot at surviving this Hyper Beam that's incoming here.
You don't know I'm gonna beam you. Is that what you figured?
I figured you were probably going to beam here. And because here's the thing, if you don't beam, then you're pretty much asking to get one hit KO'd here.
You're paralyzed though. I could be banking on that paralysis chance.
I'm just saying.
Okay.
So I figured there's probably a beam incoming.
A beam?
A beam, yes. I just actually am not kidding. I ate some chili before this show.
Jesus, better stand close to the mute button in case you have to pass gas.
I would never pass gas. So one play here could be, instead of having the Slowpoke eat the beam, I could try to switch in somebody who could. What are you laughing at?
It would eat the bean though. You can eat a bean.
I feel like that has connotations, perhaps.
Oh, it does.
Okay, just making sure that we're on the same page.
I didn't realize that as I was saying it, but I was like, oh, there's a connotation.
Yeah, there is a connotation.
The connotation lagged behind the speech.
But here's the thing: in terms of eating beams,
it arrived.
In terms of eating beams with an M, I don't actually have a lot of great candidates here. Like, okay, definitely Kabuto. That's like the prime candidate here. So I could certainly switch in Kabuto and then counter with like a Surf and be in good shape. But
you'd make me mad.
Here's the thing: if
you did that,
if I do that, first of all, there's some chance that you're not going to use Hyper Beam here. In which case, that's not actually like that amazing. I mean, it's fine, but it's not amazing. And secondly, I lose all this 4-time special that I've built up here. And at that point, what's this Slowpoke even doing? It's a paralyzed Slowpoke at level 44. All it can, it's already basically. It's either going to serve its value here and now, or it's not going to be very valuable afterwards. So I decided, you know what? Let's just use this Slowpoke and see what happens. Let's hope I survive the beam, and let's use Surf.
Man, I really like that Kabuto switch, honestly. I might be thinking that if I were you. But, I mean, yeah, your point about the Slowpoke is good. I mean, I do like it as maybe just like a way to paralyze another guy later in the battle. Just like let it paralyze a guy if it doesn't get one hit KO'd. But no, I don't think you did anything really stupid, but I don't know. I love that switch the rock into the Hyper Beam.
The other thing is the Kabuto is like one of my most powerful
He's your toys. He's your toys. You're hiding him.
He's one. Yeah.
You have him in the cabinet.
Something like that. Yeah.
He lives in a cabinet.
Yes. I have a Kabuto in a cabinet.
That's fun.
It's a cabinet Buto.
Someone's gonna open it and just be very surprised. And they're like looking for like salad dressing or something.
Yeah, then they're gonna get slashed. Bad news.
Sure.
All right, let's see how this turn plays.
Hyper Beam.
Thank you.
Did I ever say that?
All right,
that was good.
I got crit.
That was good. Threat neutralized.
So, I to this moment do not know whether you had Hyper Beam. No, I'm kidding. I don't know whether if you didn't crit, I would have survived. That was kind of what I was banking on. But yeah, we will never know.
Yeah, you think I mean, maybe you don't.
I feel like I had a good shot at surviving if you didn't quit, but you quit. So
okay.
It is what it is.
We never look up the damage on this show.
Yeah, who would ever do such a thing?
No.
So now I do bring up the Kabuto because it's like the hard counter here. So I decide, you know what, fuck it. Fuck
It's
it.
hard because it has a shell.
Yeah, it's a rock type.
Um, Man, I was gonna say something. Now I forgot.
I use surf.
Fuck.
I use surf.
Uh, I don't want. I don't want Aerodactyl here. He doesn't like that. Oh, I remember what I said. Uh, at this point, I had basically decided that I wanted to do this battle because it had the expectation of being like the Slowbro versus Slowpoke fight, and it just totally fizzled.
Okay,
They
great.
just destroyed themselves, and it seemed like one of them was going to be very important. Neither of them were. They just neutralized each other, kind of.
Yeah,
Except one got neutralized by an Aerodactyl.
yeah,
I think that that's fun.
yeah, it's kind of cute.
I love fun.
Who doesn't? All right. I'm using surf.
I decided to send in Tentacool.
It's
I
9
thought,
o'clock. Let's fucking move it along.
all right. I sent in Tentacool because, I figure like water moves coming, and I have Mega Drain. I could just
One hit KO
kill
thing?
that guy.
Yeah,
I don't think I would one hit KO him, but
if it crit.
yeah. I mean, we don't know anything, so it's impossible to know these things.
You don't know anything.
You don't know anything either.
All right, here comes the tentacle.
You know nothing.
That surf is pretty weak. Not surprising.
Yeah.
All right. At this point, there's some joking between us about thunderbolts. I, I'm in no mood to get like destroyed by a tentacle. Kabuto is not a good matchup for tentacle, even if it just uses a water move. Like it's not happy about it.
Yeah, it's gotta be normal effectiveness, and this guy has high special. Kabuto
Has
has garbage special.
terrible special. So I do see a nice opportunity here to use a Pokemon that is pretty much useless, which is Alakazam. Alakazam, in fact, does outspeed this tentacle by a couple of points. It can certainly eat an attack by it, and or a bean.
I think what you meant to say is Alakazam is more speeded.
Yes, Alakazam is more speeded. And you know what? I'd love to eat a surf here or whatever, and then counter with a thunder wave. It's all I want to do. So that's what I do.
I used Hydro Pump. I kind of figured he was gonna switch, and also Hydro Pump is just gonna do a lot of damage to the Kabuto anyway. It's not. I don't even know if it will like do more or less than. It will do less than Mega Drain, but it's not worth it. I don't know what his team's like, and I know he has something that resists Mega Drain. So, yeah, Pump.
Who knows? Maybe this guy. Okay.
That guy, the bird.
Look at that Hydro Pump. It did nothing.
I know. Now I'm mad at Hydro Pump.
Yeah. Why wouldn't you be? All right. Thunder Wave.
Yeah, Thunder Wave.
100% the move.
I decided to send in Articuno. I don't like Tentacool here because of the poison dual type. I like Articuno here because Articuno also has high special and is going to, not going to be too annoyed by what psychic attacks Alakazam can muster. And yeah, still get paralyzed, but it's not fast to begin with, so it seems like a fairly safe choice.
All right. And I'm officially happy with this Alakazam. It has done its job. It has paralyzed an opposing Pokemon. That's all you can expect from a level 35 Alakazam. And I decided to let loose with some Psychics because why not? I'm not going to be doing anything else this battle.
I use Blizzard.
You wouldn't. I'm surprised you wouldn't want to Hyper Beam here. I guess you might anticipate a switch or something.
Yeah, I use Blizzard.
Okay, interesting. Well, there's a
I
Psychic.
use Blizzard.
You're paralyzed. I use Psychic
Yep.
again.
I kept Blizzard in.
You kept being paralyzed, more like.
I know, I really didn't like this.
Yeah, this is great. This is good shit. I'm using again, I'm perplexed that at this point you would not use Hyper Beam. Given I'm obviously keeping in Alakazam.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I wasn't thinking that it. I guess I wasn't thinking that it was a guaranteed one-hit KO, but it seems pretty obvious that it would be one.
It's come on.
I know Articuno's attack is better than Charizard's, so
that's all you need. All right, Psychic.
Blizzard still. I tell you, man.
There it is. All right, great job with the Blizzard, buddy. I'm going with Psychic once again.
I was like, that was less than I hoped. I switched over to the beam. I think I realized I had it.
You're
So
like,
I was like,
oh, there's this thing called hyper beam in my
also
moveset.
it's more accurate than Blizzard.
That's not true.
I thought Hyper Beam was 95 and Blizzard was 90.
They're both 90.
They're both 90?
They're both 90. Matt, learn this shit.
Learn that Tentacool doesn't learn Thunderbolt, and
I
then I'll
did.
learn
I did learn that eventually because you keep on harping on it.
multiple times.
Yeah. Come on, how can you not know that the beam is 90% accurate? It's important news.
I thought it was 95.
Well, it isn't. It's 90.
What's 95? Razor Leaf, I think.
Yeah. So I got a nice special down here.
Now you fuck.
RIP Alakazam. This Alakazam put in some fucking work. Look at this. It took an Articuno from 100% to paralyzed and 18%. It did the work.
And special down.
And special down. Beautiful performance from the level 35 Alakazam.
Yeah, go pin a medal on it.
I would love to.
I would probably faint from that.
It's pretty frail Pokemon. At this point, maybe it's a special type medal. At this point, I just want to finish off the Articuno, and I also want to do something cute. And the Pokemon that can do both of those things is Poliwhirl. So Poliwhirl, I think, has a good shot, even though it's low level and sucks. I think it has a good shot at taking out this Articuno, which is almost dead and has a reduced special.
What's cute about sending out the Poliwhirl, though? I think the cute move is say Mon fight.
No, that's also cute, but this is.
Oh no! Okay, just say no. Oh, all right, fine. No.
This is how you do improv. No, I agree.
No.
I agree. It'd be cute to send in the Radicuno, but the thing about the Poliwhirl is, first of all, I feint your Articuno, and next, all of your other Mons, they're not statused. So I pray that I survive one attack from a Pokemon and manage to put something to sleep. That would be amazing. That's what I want to do.
Great.
All right.
That's not cute. That's strategic.
I think it's cute.
Say Mon fight is cute.
All right. I use Surf here, and I hope that I manage to finish off this Articuno.
I don't know what I had selected. It doesn't matter. It's not going to get used.
Listen.
What?
It's got to be Hyper Beam. It's not going to be Blizzard here. Think about it.
Maybe I was feeling
spicy.
Maybe I was feeling spicy. I wanted to freeze you. I want to get a freeze in.
That'd be cute.
I love a good freeze.
Yeah. All right.
Get a freeze, force a switch.
This Poliwhirl delivers. It finishes off the Articuno.
Oh, good for it.
Yes.
I decided to send out Rattata. I wanted to just have a chance at just murdering this thing quick.
Yeah.
I felt like Rattata could do that.
I don't love seeing this thing. This is very spooky. You already have a powerful Pokemon in Aerodactyl. That's sold 100%. You have a pretty good Pokemon at Tentacool. And here's a Rattata at level 63. This thing is terrifying. Very likely to just one hit KO me, but there's not much point in trying to save the Poliwhirl here, so I just use Hypnosis and see what happens.
I go with Thunderbolt. I mean, Rattata's special is shit, but the level's gonna do some work here, and yeah, I don't know. I mean, maybe Body Slam does more, maybe it doesn't. Who knows? There's
the
ways
record, Poliwhirl's defense is substantially higher than its special.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm smart. Look at me. Thunderbolt is what I used.
There it is. You got a crit. Once again, the world will never know whether, if this hadn't crit, I might have survived or not.
I got some good crits.
Yeah, good crits. At this point, you threaten to chew my arm off, which I don't appreciate.
Well, the Rattata's gonna. Because of his little teeth.
So,
I feel like that's what a rat would do.
Yeah. Probably your leg, realistically. It's going to have a hard time reaching your arm.
It's gonna run up you.
It's going to run up me? Okay.
Yeah, he's gonna run up you.
All right.
Have you ever seen a rat?
Probably.
They can run up you.
Okay. I don't know. I'm not sure that's a thing that they do that often.
Yes, they do.
I know they drag pizza around subways.
They run up you.
I think the main thing they do is drag pizza around subways.
Shut up. Just because you saw a GIF of something doesn't mean you have to obsess about it.
It was a cultural phenomenon.
It was stupid. A cultural phenomenon.
I'm not saying it wasn't stupid, but it was a cultural phenomenon.
Well, we don't pander to.
It made its way into a popular children's TV show.
great. That
Yeah,
would be wonderful if you were a child.
it's a pretty good show, even to adults.
What show is it?
It's
Want
the
to plug
show
it on the
about
air?
yeah, it's the show about three pandas. I don't remember what it's called, but it's like these three
Oh,
pandas,
great.
these
Great.
three
Okay.
bears.
Yeah, we
No,
don't know what it's
hold
called.
on, only one of them is a panda. Let me. I just
So
remembered something.
good. It's so good. We
Here's
don't
the
know what
thing:
it's called.
one of them is a panda, one of them is a polar bear, and I think one of them is like a grizzly bear. And they're brothers somehow, which doesn't make any sense. And they like hang out and have adventures. It's a good
I
show.
mean, are you why are you
Oh, I
like
just remembered
invalidating everyone who's been adopted?
the name of the show is Three Bear Bears, and the first bear is spelled Bare because they don't wear clothing.
Huh.
It's pretty good.
People let their children watch that filth?
It has an episode starring the famous pizza rat. Um,
Hmm.
Anyhow, getting back to the battle, which I know I said we have to move this along. I don't know why I just went on a tangent about this show.
Let's show that, yeah, you had to come up with a name of on the air
For like 10 minutes.
and invalidate adoption as a concept.
I apologize
We're
to
gonna get letters.
I apologize to those who either are adopted or have adopted children or empathize with the adopted in any way.
Great. That'll save us.
Yeah. Um,
I would actually love to get a letter. If I get a letter about the show, that would be great.
okay, great.
I'd hang that on the K.
If you wanna make Matt happy, send an angry letter about adoption.
No, send it to Ilya. He's the bad one. You can send me a letter for for being a defender of adoption.
Okay. To deal with this normal type, I'm gonna send out a fighting type, namely Primeape. There it is.
Yeah, I don't like this.
My last mon.
This is bad news for the Rat Man.
And yeah, so there are options here. Let it not be said that there are not options.
Let the record show
Let the record
options
show.
exist.
Yes. The obvious choice here is
The move user's choice.
the move user's choice is submission because it's a fighting move, which is good against normal types, and I am slightly faster than you, which is great news. However,
Yeah, I don't like that part.
I anticipate a switch here to probably Aerodactyl, which is a pretty good counter to my Primeape. And granted, submission's still fine against an Aerodactyl, but I decided to really go hard on the prediction, and I decided to follow our previous listener Plantybuy's advice and predict it. And
Wasn't Plantybuy supposed to be hosting this show?
yeah, well, he was a no-show.
Unreliable.
Unreliable Plantybuy. For shame. I use Rock Slide. I predict it.
I go with Aerodactyl. I'm so conditioned on Ilya being the move user. Also, like, I don't like to switch. I don't want to, like, there's none of my guys that I feel like are going to really do a better job. Like,
Yeah.
Vaporeon's probably going to resist it best of all these, but it's at such a low level. I'm not sure if, like,
You'll get
2
wrecked.
submissions might be enough to kill it.
Certainly.
But
yeah.
you're going to take a lot of recoil damage, man. Let me tell you.
Okay, great.
That thing has HP, man. It
Nevertheless.
has some HP.
Nevertheless.
But that's not what I do. I
that's
decided to
not
go
what
with Aerodactyl.
All right.
It's like, yeah, I could get Rock Slid, but
It happened.
yeah, and I do.
For 40%,
And, like,
pretty good.
Yeah, that's pretty good, but it's not as bad as it could be, where it's like, okay, he's going to need to pull off 2 more, or 1 more of those and 1 other thing. So, but still, it's not like over 50. Over 50 would make me mad.
All right. I have a hard counter to Aerodactyl called Kabuto. I'm switching it in.
Yeah, I know he has a hard counter, but I don't know. I'm worried about if he's gonna go, if he's gonna go crazy and just like try to kill the Aerodactyl. So I just keep moving. I keep using moves. I decide to double edge.
All right. Here's the Kabuto.
This is fairly predictable, but the crit's nice.
Yeah.
That's some healthy damage.
Yeah, I was not too happy about that. Didn't want to take that much damage here. Kabuto is one of my strongest Pokemon. I want to preserve it. Nevertheless, it's okay. So here I once again predict it. I figure you're not keeping the Aerodactyl in against my Kabuto. Can't really do anything against it. I anticipate you're probably switching in like a Tentacle here.
Yeah, I do.
It can also be Rattata pretty easily. Although if I'm using Surf here, you wouldn't want to switch into Rattata. So
No, I'm scared.
yeah.
I'm scared. This Kabuto is a fucking wall to a lot of my guys.
So yeah, I figure you're gonna switch in Tentacle here, and I'm gonna go with Body Slam.
Yeah, I sent in Tentacle.
Check this out. Check it out.
Look
Boom.
at this. He predicts it.
Yeah, once again, I predict it.
At least I didn't get paralyzed.
Yeah.
That I'm glad about.
I was a little bit steamed you didn't get paralyzed, but I was happy otherwise.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't want to keep in the Kabuto against the friggin' Tentacruel. I decided to go with Articuno here. You know, the Primeape does not like seeing a Tentacle either. Like, it's going to eat a lot of damage if he uses Hydro Pump or something. Articuno doesn't give a shit, so that's what I do.
I switch over to Mega Drain. I sort of figure like, oh, he might try to finish the job, and if he doesn't know that I have Mega Drain, he might think, oh, this Tentacool can't kill me, and I can just get rid of it. But, you know, I don't know that he's going to predict it.
Well, I have a pattern at this point of predicting it.
Yeah.
There's the Articuno.
You're truly you're on Team Planty by now.
Yep. You get a crit Mega Drain, which still does basically nothing.
Hey, I recovered some HP.
Yeah, a teeny tiny bit of HP. Good work. So at this point, I decided to get cute. I figure you're probably going to switch. So I don't know what your last Mon is, right? But your other two Mons here are physical attackers. So I decided to get cute and use Reflect so that your physical attackers are less effective against my Articuno.
I decide that I'm not going to use a physical attacker. I'm going to use Vaporeon. Tentacool, I feel like, might be important for fighting the Kabuto later. Rattata, I don't know. Rattata is going to take down that Articuno maybe or something like that. You know, something like that. And I figure Vaporeon is not going to be fearful of those Articuno's ice moves and the surfs it makes. Well, you know, Articuno will defend against them well because of its high HP and high special, but it's not, you know, Vaporeon's not going to, it doesn't resist it in the way that Vaporeon does.
All right.
I would go with Vaporeon.
And here I have some egg on my face as I use Reflect against
your
the
Reflect
Pokemon.
looks dumb now.
Yeah, doesn't do a whole lot.
Dummy.
So yeah.
Stupid person.
At this point, I have some options. I could certainly switch something in against the Vaporeon, but
You'd have to eat a surf. Like, those guys don't like to eat surfs.
They do not. And I'm not like, you know, I feel like Vaporeon, okay, it is a Vaporeon, it's a good Pokemon. At level 41, though, I'm not, I feel like it's fairly weak. So I feel like, okay, look, Articuno doesn't love this matchup, but I feel like it can probably figure this out. I mean, it's a legendary bird. It's up against a friggin' water fox. Like, it'll be okay.
Dog. Wet dog. It's up against a wet dog, is what you said.
Nope, not what I said.
Is what you said. Pawns, your dog said. And it said, the Vaporeon said pawns. So what does that mean? It's a dog.
Nope. Yeah, I use Blizzard here. I want to see how much damage it'll do.
I use Surf. I want to see how much damage it'll do.
Cool.
All
right, 18% there, and 25. So yeah, not.
I like this.
Not great.
This is nice. This is good.
I once again decided to get cute here. I use Mimic. I want to get a rest here. I would love to get a rest.
I use Surf. You using a Mimic. You don't see that every day.
Nope. This is very rare for me, but this Articuno just legitimately doesn't do a whole lot against this Vaporeon.
Yep. And hey, you got a Body Slam.
Yeah, which I'm actually pretty happy with.
You got a move that doesn't my Vaporeon doesn't resist.
And it has the capacity to paralyze, so it's not bad.
Yeah. And your attack is better than Charizard's, so like you can pull it off.
And indeed, I use Body Slam here.
I use Surf again. I have a good thing going.
You do. There's the Body Slam. There's the Surf. I am almost dead. This is not going great for my Articuno. This is not how I hoped this matchup would go.
I'm still green.
Yep. Well, I figure I'm dead next turn, so I use Hyper Beam.
Yeah, this would have been a good time to send in an Aerodactyl or something, but
Yep.
I don't think about the beam on the Articuno, even though I have one with the beam. I just don't think about it as like an Articuno thing. So I leave Vaporeon in.
All right.
Look like a doofus.
There's the beam, pretty decent damage.
Surf.
RIP Articuno. All right. So I just need to finish off the Articuno and then your other three Pokemon. This is not looking amazing for me. I'm not too happy about how this battle's turning out.
See,
But
I'm not thinking it's turning out very good for me because I feel like I don't have a plan for. I feel like you basically get to strategically send in Kabuto and strategically send in Mankey and scare my guys.
excuse me,
You're
I do not
scaring
have a
my
Mankey.
guys. You have a Primeape. It's the same thing.
Okay.
All I see is the little thumbnail, and it looks like the same thing.
All right.
It's just like a thing. It's just like a circle with sticks coming out of it.
Okay, great. Thank you for that interpretation of Mankey and Primeape. Um,
They're basically the same.
all right. I am sending out Primeape here. Both of these Pokemon are faster than Vaporeon. I am concerned that even though Kabuto is a strong physical attacker, it may not be able to finish it off. And in which case, I would eat a lot of damage from a Surf here. So I'm just sending in Primeape. It can pretty handily finish this thing off.
Yeah, I don't like this. I'm dead.
I use Body Slam.
I use Surf. I'm dead.
RIP Vaporeon.
Bye.
What's next?
I decided to send in Aerodactyl. I don't like my other guys here.
Fair enough. There it is. Guess what I do? I have a hard counter to this Pokemon. I send in the
Yeah.
hard counter.
You're gonna switch, so I decide to use Sky Attack. I figure I can use the recharge during the switch. No, the charge up. Use the charge up on the switch turn, and then hit him with the stab move, the very powerful stab move. Like
Yeah. What is Sky Attack's power? Like
120, I think.
Is it only 120?
120 is basically, in my mind, all the powerful moves are 120.
I feel like it must be higher than that because it's a 2-turn move. It's pretty. I think it might be 140. Anyway.
Do we want to go to
No, it's
you
okay.
Want to check this?
I just
want to check this.
The reason I ask is
live on the air.
I'm a little bit skeptical that this is a better option than just double edge or something. You know, I don't know.
Double edge.
Double. Yeah, I mean maybe.
Double edge.
Or double edge into Hyper Beam. Who knows? Anyway.
I don't know. I like it.
It's definitely cute, but I don't know if it's good.
I don't care.
All right, there's your Sky Attack. Yeah, I'm not too concerned. I use Surf.
I have no choice.
All right. There it is. 33, pretty solid.
It did some damage.
Yeah, this guy's now 2%, which is okay. But now I'm pretty scared because here's the thing. If you beam here, I think I'm probably dead. Meanwhile, I have to send in Primeape next, and then Primeape has to deal with your last 3 Mons, and this Aerodactyl is faster than it. So I'm very concerned about how much havoc this thing could wreak on my team, the remnants of my team. But you know, I pray that you miss your next attack and use Surf.
I don't think the beam's gonna do it. If we're being honest, that's what I was thinking at the time. I don't think the beam's gonna do it.
And apologies, I use Body Slam, not Surf, because Body Slam will kill you, and it's better against a switch in.
Yep. Yeah, I just don't think. I don't think it's gonna kill you then. I'm still not sure it's gonna kill you now. I don't think it's powerful enough. I mean, based on what the Sky Attack did.
Yeah, you might be right.
So I'm like, let's save this Aerodactyl. It's still. This is the thing that outspeeds the Primeape. Let's save this. Let's save this thing so maybe it will do something against the Primeape instead of not kill the Kabuto. And basically the Kabuto kills it, and then or some way the Kabuto ends up dead, and then the Primeape just marches through the rest of this team. So I sort of figure like save Aerodactyl, send in Tentacool. If he surfs, I get a hit on someone. If he body slams and kills it, I have a free switch. So I decided to send in Tentacool.
All right, sounds good. I think that is a reasonable choice, which took a very long time to explain. R.I.P. Tentacool. It did its job.
Yeah, that's disappointing. It would have been really nice if he went with Surf and I got that move in, but he's thinking about things. He's predicting it.
All right. What's next for my Kabuto?
I don't have a whole lot of good choices here, but I have a Rattata. That's a Pokemon.
All right, here it comes. So, I am once again going to predict it. I anticipate a Thunderbolt here, and Primeape here doesn't particularly care about a Thunderbolt. So I figure let's hope that Matt uses Thunderbolt here. Let's switch in the Primeape, and then let's finish off this friggin' scary ass rat.
I do use Thunderbolt because I don't know. I mean, I think there's some thought in maybe using Blizzard and just like trying to freeze the Primeape on the switch in, but I don't know. I just go with the Bolt. It's fine.
All right, here's the bolt.
It might actually do a decent amount to a Primeape. It didn't.
Nope, not at all.
I might bolt. I might bolt par and then get to move again.
Yeah. All right. So that went perfectly well. And now I want to do my best at trying to one-hit KO this thing, so I use submission.
I decided that I'm gonna stay in, and just attack. Maybe I live. Maybe I die. Maybe you just kill me and you take some recoil, and then it just becomes the send back in Aerodactyl and just like pray for 2 crit hyper beams show. I go with Blizzard though because that freeze chance sounds pretty nice.
Yeah, this is. I find this a very questionable choice.
What?
I feel like,
what do you say to do?
man, I think Body Slam is 100% the answer here. The paralysis is going to be huge, and also it does more damage. You could crit and do a lot of damage, but more so, just getting me paralyzed would be such a big win for you here.
Yeah, you're probably right.
All right.
But I'm going for broke, man. I mean, I feel like this is the point where I'm very much down to like pray for miracle status, and I don't think paralysis is big enough of a miracle.
I think it's the better miracle here.
Okay.
Anyway, here's a submission. Doesn't quite finish you off.
I live,
which
which
I'm
is
sad
great.
about.
And
Blizzard
then this
misses,
happens.
which is cute.
Fuck that. Oh, it made me very mad.
The thing is, even if it
made
hit,
it made me wish I body slammed.
even if it hit, it probably would have only done like 10% damage and failed to freeze me. So.
Dude, it would have done way more than 10%. The Thunderbolt did 23.
All right, fair enough.
And it's powerful. It would have been about 30. I think it would have put you in like hyper beam range.
But
maybe.
here's the thing.
With the recoil,
doesn't matter. It doesn't
with the
matter.
recoil? Why doesn't it matter?
Because if you blizzard me and it does
and fail.
If you blizzard me and succeed, if you do like 30%, I'm still surviving, and I'm faster than both your Rattata and your Aerodactyl.
No, you're not.
Oh yeah, you're right.
You're not faster than my Aerodactyl.
You're right.
Why don't you learn how to play Pokemon before you start making pronouncements?
I apologize.
I think if I hit that and you have the recoil, you're in beam range for sure. You might even be in No, I wouldn't use double edge because that would kill me. But like you're definitely in beam range. You could even be in fire blast range, but I wouldn't use that because it's inaccurate. So yeah, you're in beam range.
Okay.
I beam you, and then I pray for a crit against the Kabuto.
All right. Long story short, none of that should happen. I go with the body slam here to finish you off.
What do you mean none of that should have happened?
None of that shit happened.
Oh, okay. I think I go with Blizzard again.
All right.
I'm looking for my miracle.
R.I.P. I got a crit too, so that's fun.
Yeah, it's a waste. I send an Aerodactyl. It's the only guy left.
All right. Well, he's faster than me. There's no reason to switch here.
He is.
So at this point, I'm figuring, all right, he's gonna be my Primeape. That thing's gonna die. And then he's gonna be my Kabuto, and that thing's gonna die, and that's gonna be game over. But
no, he's not gonna die. You only die if I crit your Kabuto.
I don't know. I guess so.
I do know because based on the sky attack.
Well, I'm not sure I did that math. I think I'm just very afraid of this very fast.
You're just afraid of the beam.
Yeah.
You love the beam.
You have Aerodactyl, and I don't like it.
Right.
In the off chance that you somehow fail to kill me here, I use Body Slam.
I use Hyper Beam.
All right. And you miss.
I hate the beam.
And
I hate the beam.
Aerodactyl.
I officially hate the beam.
Look at that. That move is 95% accurate, and somehow it keeps missing for you. I don't know what's going on.
I mean, shit happens. That's probability, right?
Yeah. All right. Uh, so
I mean,
yeah,
Hydro Pump has an effective like 30 accuracy when you use it, and it's like
yeah,
what, 85, 80?
80.
Yeah.
All right.
Look at
So
you knowing that.
yeah, I know this shit. For my MVP, I got to give it to Kabuto. I think this thing did a great job at walling your team. Uh,
It scared me the whole battle.
it put in some great work here. LVP is Poliwhirl. It didn't do a whole lot. It did a little bit, but not a whole lot. So them's my Mons. What about you?
I'm giving it to Aerodactyl. It failed me in that critical moment, but I feel like it made things the most interesting.
Yeah,
Um, I don't know. I feel like Vaporeon kind of really pulled its
Vaporeon.
weight too.
Yeah. Oh, I thought you were gonna say for LVP. I'm like, wow,
No,
be nicer.
no,
No,
no
I
way.
think Aerodactyl is fair.
Yeah, Porygon runner up.
Porygon.
Not Porygon, Vaporeon. It has some of the same sounds.
I like the idea that Porygon is the runner-up, even though it's not in your team.
Sure. LVP is slow, bro. This
Yeah,
guy fucked up.
he fucked up bad.
It was so paralyzed.
Yeah, all it needed to do was rest, and it couldn't even rest.
Yeah. This guy could have just sliced through your team like a hot butter knife.
Okay. Um,
Didn't.
so, if you had played differently, do you think that you could have won?
All right, Ilyabot. That's a great question.
Thank you.
Man. I don't know. I mean, there were a couple times where I got out predicted.
You got predicted a lot this battle. I think
Yeah.
if you hadn't got predicted so much, you might have done a lot better.
But I feel like if I had done, but like I don't feel like there was like a choice that I made which was really egregious. I mean, I expected you were going to use the move. I feel like if I get away from that, you're just going to start using the move and making me look. I hate looking stupid.
One of my favorite things to do when we play is when I use the move and it does something good because you didn't like do something tricky, and then I just write in the chat, I used the move. It feels
It
so
sucks.
good.
It sucks.
All right, let's wrap this thing up. Let's put this episode out of its
Yeah,
misery.
this is our latest show.
Probably also the longest Twitch show anyway.
You're not going to include the beginning.
Listen, the beginning wasn't that long. Even though it felt like a million years, it was only like 3 minutes.
Okay.
Um,
I don't think so. I don't think we really started the show proper until, I don't know. Does it matter? No.
no. All right.
No.
This
This
has
is the end
been
of the show.
episode 48 of Mans Who Play Mons. You can find our website at tinyurl.com/manswhoplaymons. You can email us at manswhoplaymons@gmail.com. Was there something we want? Oh, yeah. Email
Yeah,
us
if
with
you
your thoughts
email
on
us and
adoption.
ask for our address, you can send us a letter.
Okay, but better yet, email us with your thoughts on adoption.
No. I said I want letters. I don't want emails.
Oh, I thought you were including emails in that.
No, I want letters.
All right, well.
I want to receive like typed out on typewriter letters.
Listen, you already have a letter. It's behind you.
Just stop the show already.
Okay. We'll see you in a week. Goodbye.
Bye.
I have been Ilya.
I'm not even going to say who I was. Just end the fucking show.
All right, we'll do. We'll do, General.